So it's kind of sanded now a bit. I might put on a sanding sealer next. I'm pretty happy with how this is starting to turn out. It will really start to pop once the finish comes on it next. Next, we're going to put on a sanding sealer. Some people do this, some people don't. What I find is that when I put on a sanding sealer, it soaks into the wood, and then when I'm applying the finish over it, the finish usually sits a bit better. So you put in a sanding sealer, and then you give it a light sand, and I just find then the finishes look a bit better. Some people will put their finish straight onto the wood now, straight onto the bare wood, and they use, you know, maybe 3 coats is usually enough. But for me, I like to use like a kind of sanding sealer and leave it soak into the wood. And I find it just kind of preserves the handle a bit better, because the handle just is going to have a bit more wear and tear, a bit more friction. So usually I found over the years that doing something like this actually does help it out, especially when I'm putting on the final finish. And you just kind of apply it liberally enough, get it into all the little nooks and cracks and different things. Like there's always these little kind of little things in the wood. You might try to fill them with some wooden saw glue, or my words. And yeah, you just kind of like give it a bit of a finish. And once you put on the first like little sanding sealer, you can see that the it's starting to look a little bit nicer as well. Okay, so we'll leave that dry. Sometimes I might put a second little sanding coat on as well, but usually I leave that dry, and once that dried, then I might just like try to straighten it a little bit, try to, you know, work on the final finish then towards the end. But yeah, so here we have it. We're just doing now the sanding seal.